Trump has put his tariffs all over the place. I've been trying to understand them. I don't. And everything's in the because of it. Donald Trump just cost me $20 million or whatever he did. Maybe don't be on the golf course.
When black people lose money, it's because they're not working hard enough. What happened to affirmative action? They're lazy. But it's another thing, a whole different level when white people are losing money. All of a sudden, all hell breaks out. Really? See why T is for tariffs and why tariffs are going to be hurting you. Coming up next.
Yeah, I'm voting for Trump. Trump has put his tariffs all over the place. I've been trying to understand them. I don't. And everything's in the because of it. Donald Trump just cost me $20 million or whatever he did. Maybe don't be on the golf course.
Everyone in this room, everyone loves you. And I just want to say you're a true hero for this country. I don't know how many of you guys are invested in crypto or stocks. What the is going on with our country? Guys, why am I poor?
Because Donald Trump is the nominee against Joe Biden. I won't just vote for him. I will walk over broken glass to vote for him. His giant tariff policy that he just dropped on the market unilaterally, probably unconstitutionally.
Yeah, I'm voting for Trump. Trump has put his tariffs all over the place.
Welcome to Rewind, and I'm your host, Tommy Handsome. If you haven't already, check out my new hit novel, The Third Rail. The Third Rail, available on Amazon.com. Online dating will never be the same. Online dating can get you killed. Check out my new hit novel, The Third Rail, available on Amazon.com. Link is in the description below. Get your copy today. Now, let's talk about that T word. T word meaning tariffs. That old thing that we've been talking about since before the election. And then when Donald Trump got elected, tariffs was one of the most Googled terms out there because people don't understand tariffs. Got to realize one thing. When Donald Trump is doing something, he's not doing it for you. He only cares about who? Himself. So when he's posing these tariffs, something is up. Is it money going back into his pocket? Is it money going back to his billionaire friends, his billionaire cronies? Something is up with these tariffs. And why is he imposing all these tariffs? Tariffs on China, Canada, Mexico, and all of a sudden you have these retaliatory tariffs on these countries against us, United States. So why all these tariffs? So who pays for the tariffs? That's the big thing. Who's paying for these tariffs? You got to realize one thing. These companies are not going to eat these tariffs. They're not going to eat the cost of these tariffs. Say, for argument's sake, you work for Home Depot. And Home Depot sells a drill for, just throwing numbers out, $100. $100 for a drill. Now, when Trump imposes these tariffs on China, because everything is made in China, that drill from Home Depot is made in China. So when China brings the drill, imports the drill to us, there is a tariff on that drill. Who's going to pay that $50 tariff? Just throwing numbers out. There's a $50 tariff on that drill. You think Home Depot is going to eat the cost of $50? No, that $50 is going to be passed on to the consumer. That means that people like me and you are going to be paying extra money for that drill. So instead of that drill costs $100, now that same drill last year that was $100, now it's going to cost $150. So see how that money is passed on to us. So we as a consumer are going to be paying more for these goods. So you got to realize one thing. Home Depot does not buy one drill. Home Depot buys millions of drills because there's Home Depots all over the country. So imagine $50 times millions of products that Home Depot sells. Okay, they don't only sell drills. They sell, what else they sell? Lawnmowers. They sell screws. They sell what else? Bags, glue, paint. Because remember, every product comes from where? China. So imagine all these products and all these tariffs on these products. And you think Home Depot is going to be losing money? Notice a lot of stores are going out. A lot of your dollar stores are going out. Look at Party Central. They going out. I saw a store like Dennis. They sell items, clothing items for women for $10. They going out because when you sell product that's inexpensive, like 10, 20, even $30, you cannot stay in business with all these tariffs. Remember last weekend, we had the anti-Trump protests, not only around the country, but around the world. And I told you to stay your black asses home. And most of you stayed your black asses home because you got to realize one thing. The protest wasn't our fight. The protest wasn't for us because we knew that we wasn't going to put this man in office. But you, FA and FO, and all of a sudden are saying what? We made a mistake. All of a sudden, you saying what? We effed up. All of a sudden, you having buyer's remorse. But we told you what was going to happen. We told you what was going to take place when you put this man in office. But you let your, I hate to say it, your whiteness get the best of you because you didn't want to listen to black people. You didn't want to listen to people of color, but you did this against your own interests. You did this because of racism. You were so keen of getting illegals out the country, but you didn't look at your own self-interest. And look where it's getting you right now. All of a sudden, you having protests. And you notice we didn't take to the streets this time. It's different when white people are taken to the street. It's different when other races are out there complaining against a man like Donald Trump. Why is all this taking place? You notice there were no bricks left out in the street. You notice it wasn't looting. You notice it wasn't going into shops and breaking up shops and turn over cars because that's what they wanted you to do. And that's why I said stay your asses home, because they thought that we was going to go out into the street, even though a lot of these protests by us are peaceful protests, unlike the January 6th insurrection. And they thought that we was going to go out there and cause havoc. But you notice, you stayed your behind home. You notice you didn't get in trouble. You notice there wasn't any false arrests on people that look like us. So I'm glad when black people go out and we start to think and we say, well, I hate to tell you so, but I told you so. I know. In the next few years, say 8 to 12 years, we're going to have what is called the new white minority. We're going to have more non-whites than whites. And it seemed like all of a sudden things are starting to turn around. All of a sudden there's role reversal. All of a sudden you see white people marching like in the 60s when we were marching. You see white people calling foul. You seeing no more DEI, because DEI, like I said before, it helped white people, white women more than anyone else. Now you're seeing white women taken to the streets, white women complaining, no more affirmative action. So white people are losing jobs, white women that is, and you're seeing all this happen because of one man. One man. This is supposed to happen to us. We're supposed to be losing jobs. We're supposed to be losing opportunities. We were supposed to be losing our mind. But notice how everything is shifting. The new white minority. All of a sudden, things are changing because of one man. Because things that were supposed to be happening to us, all of a sudden, is turning around and happening to you. Ladies, gentlemen, when unfiltered analysis of videos just like this, I want you to do one thing. I want you to be educated and hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button and hit that bell for future notifications. That way you are notified when a video comes out each and every week. Come on, stop playing with me. Hit that subscribe button and don't forget to share this content. You're watching Rewind.